be patient, cause the elevation in nations is probably going
Alright, what's the word, people? It's the M.A.D Show. Once again,
it's your boy Donovan.
And it's your boy Mac. We got a special guest once again.
It's an honor and a pleasure.
Our boy X. Why don't you give yourself a little introduction to the people?
Well, I'm X, as he already said, but I go by Batsuu. Just now starting off with the music career. I'm actually in college for it right now, but first job actually happened this year. First kind of serious job, and then next year got hella plans. Already got half the year planned out. Been plotting like a motherfucker, honestly.
Hell yeah, and that's his song that we introduced on this episode. We'll definitely be putting all of his stuff in the link in the description, so you guys should definitely check him out.
Yeah, folks, cheesy. Do we happen to have a lighter?
Got a lighter right here.
Okay.
We got lucky, bro.
Let's get it.
We got lucky. Not like it was planned or nothing. We lucked out this time.
Let's see. We're gonna start this show like we start every show.
We gotta spark up.
We're sparking up a little bit of a blunt.
It's a rule now,
Yeah, we got to.
Y'all know the staples of
the Mac and Don Show.
And I'm sure you guys know by now this would be the time that you also spark up / get yourself a beverage and kick back and enjoy with us.
Yeah, something to stimulate the mind to get into these conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, how we feeling this week, gentlemen?
Man, busy as fuck. That's all
I heard that,
got, bro.
I heard that.
As fuck.
What about you, Mac? You been busy?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just preparing for the holidays and stuff.
That's what it is, probably.
Y'all Christmas shopping already?
Hell no.
Nah, not at all.
Are you guys personally? My mom, my sister, they all straight up told me that they're not gonna do Christmas this year and do not want presents. Don't give me nothing, so that way they don't have to give nothing back either.
That's smart.
It's no Christmas this year.
I'm cool with
Christmas
that.
is canceled.
I'm cool with that.
Hey, today, it would be a great year to do it because niggas is poor.
True.
Facts.
Niggas
You ain't even lying.
Bills and other shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's crazy. Thought this shit was all gonna be fun and shit. Now we got bills.
Oh, God,
We
bro.
thought it was all fun and games.
I can't wait to grow up. Ugly ass.
Sitting in recess. Too many fucking games.
Remember
Way
when
too
we all
many
thought
games.
$10 was a lot of money, bro?
Oh, bruh. You remember thinking $100 was $1 million? You'd never get $100 in your life
Right now it costs $100 a day to step outside.
to live,
Oh God.
to open your eyes.
Facts. You
Talk
gotta
out
use
here, bro.
you gotta use electricity for everything. You gotta pay for that electricity.
Yup.
It's god damn.
Some bullshit, bro.
For real, bro.
Who invented this shit?
How did humanity fuck up so bad that we gotta pay for necessities?
Yeah, you gotta pay for bottled water. What the fuck?
Actually crazy.
That is crazy, and the fact that we have to resort to buying purified water versus getting tap water because you don't even know what the fuck is in there. You know what I mean? I worked in wastewater. My last job was in wastewater, and the nightmarish shit that I saw, of the drinking water, the shit we drink.
Especially here in Whitefield.
Bruh, you ain't even fucking capping, bro. It's like Flint, Michigan in this bitch. Maybe not nearly as bad, but
it's not.
but it's
Not quite.
y'all know what the fuck I'm
But
saying.
it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty.
He said Flint. Flint's been fucked up since 2014.
And they still haven't fixed that shit,
way
bro.
before that shit. I remember growing up, and my parents would be like, "Nah, don't drink that fucking water." Literally all my whole life.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and we just got the internet, so the day and age of being able to understand that there's shit in your water, you know what I mean? Versus back in the day where you just drink
Right.
from a pond or whatever.
back in the
Fuck no.
yeah, you didn't
bro,
know.
you
People
ain't
didn't
even
even
know.
know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
back in the day, people resorted to drinking fucking beer and shit as the regular.
Did you know about that?
Instead of water because it was purified, or it has to be distilled, or whatever.
Yeah, the fermentation process kills all the bacteria.
Facts.
So they would give their kids wine and beer because
that's why kids like in Europe.
Yep,
like
exactly.
wine.
Because they couldn't drink water, otherwise they would get super fucking sick.
So they would just be drinking that shit all day. You're basically just drunk as fuck all day. You got a little buzz.
That's like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, for real.
5-year-old like got a receding hairline and a fucking beer gut.
That reminds me of that Dave Chappelle joke where he's talking about the baby selling crack. It's like what? It's like
bro, what?
It's like one of his first or second specials, and he tells his joke about his limousine driver driving him around DC. And he's like, yeah, I didn't know we were going, and then I just start looking around, and I'm like, we're in the ghetto. And then he's like, and you know, once you get to the ghetto, you just look outside, you see a baby out here selling crack.
Bro, what?
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
A segue into the story. I feel like I need to tell X.
Yeah, tell the story. Tell the story.
So
story time.
Yesterday I get off.
What
of
the
work.
fuck
This
was
is literally
that?
yesterday. What the fuck? So this is literally yesterday. I get off of work around 6, right?
Okay.
And I'm going down Academy. So I
He's
work
been
at
working hard.
Yeah. So over by the Citadel. You
Okay, where
yeah. So if you know anything about the Citadel, right? Shit ain't peaches and cream over there. Okay.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Okay, so listen to the rest of the story. So I'm at the bottom of the hill, like past Platt, where you at that light at the bottom of the hill, and I'm in the middle lane, and there's this dude in the turning lane. So there's like the left lane, and I look over and he's staring at me, right? Like straight up looking at me, and like he already looks agitated, but I give him like a head nod, like just
what's up?
Yeah, like what's up? Like are you good? Like why are you staring at me? Like not even on some dumb shit. Like I wasn't driving recklessly. Like I didn't cut this guy off or nothing. Like I was driving safe. I felt like, right? Like I'm being dead ass about that shit because, like, I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? So I look over and this dude's like, he starts yelling at me, right? And I'm like, dude, I can't hear you. Like I just gave him one of those because I'm not rolling my window down either. You know what I mean? Because I'm waiting for the light to turn green so I can go. And he fucking pulls a pistol out of his console and starts waving it around, like yelling at me. And like instantly I'm like, oh, so this motherfucker's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this dude got a vendetta or something. You know what I mean? So the
Maybe
light
he
turns
just
green.
had a bad day.
Oh God,
This dude needed to smoke some weed or something. I don't know. This dude I don't know what happened. He jumps out of the turning lane to chase me down the street. I'm not even exaggerating. When he's like brake checking me in the middle of the road, like stopping me in the middle of the road, I get out of the way and there's like a car in front of me, and he's like paper thin. Like you couldn't even fit a piece of paper in between like how close he was getting in front of these cars just to cut me off and then stop me in the middle of the road. And he did this until like airport. So like that whole stretch right there.
Damn, road rage got to be the most pussy shit ever.
That's crazy as hell, bro. Because I used to live over there.
Yeah, I remember. Remember when I picked you up from the apartment that one time?
Yeah.
So it was like right over there. Fucking. And the crazy part is, I was like, this dude's a pussy for pulling out a gun. You know what I mean? Like Friday, he's like, come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. He's like, put up the fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, come on, man. I came home. I had the adrenaline pumping through me, and I was like, I didn't even think to call the cops or get his license plate number. But if I saw him, he was a light skinned dude with glasses and an afro. Like if I saw him, I'd be able to tell.
Like
it
a
was
full
him.
ass, like big as fuck afro.
A little bit more contained.
Like
a little bit more contained.
Jalen afro.
Like Jalen, but not when he's like big. You know what I mean? Jalen when he just starts growing it a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was a light skinned dude, your color, your skin tone.
What are you trying to say?
Statistics. I'm just playing. We need some more white on white crime, right?
Bro, I was like, hey, bro, I was about to be like, was he white or black? Should I ask?
You thought it was a white guy though. Don't you imagine a white guy in your head out the gate?
I mean,
I don't imagine nobody doing that shit, bro.
Well, like road rage is usually like those redneck white dudes.
I remember.
Oh God, bro.
Yeah, I remember one time I was driving down the street and it was like bad, like really bad traffic. And I just hear some yelling like in the back.
Denver, right?
Yeah.
That's completely different than anything we have down here. I feel like.
Yeah, it gets pretty serious. So
Yeah.
we're just in the middle of traffic and shit, and I just hear someone yelling in the back. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And I see in the back, like maybe like 2 cars down. This dude gets out of his car, goes up to the car in front of him and starts banging on the window. He's like, "Get out right now, pussy! Get out!" And he was like the other dude's just like kind of trying to ignore him. This other dude's like literally banging on his window and shit. And I'm just over here like the people are honking. I'm just like, damn, this is a pretty big scene.
What would you do if you were the guy in the situation, the guy in the car sitting down?
I'm gonna hop out.
You're gonna hop out?
You can't let him bitch you, bro.
Yeah, you
you
can't.
have to.
I feel like I would hop
Bitch,
out.
bro.
I would hop out. Even if I'm
Literally,
losing,
the
I'm
dude
gonna give
got-
it everything I
Right,
got.
the dude got
Exactly,
so
bro.
disrespectful. He was like, "You know what? Your mama raised a bitch."
Oh, see, you know what I'm saying? You can't let him
This
bitch
man
you,
had a
bro.
full monologue in the middle of the road, bro.
Literally.
He had a full stand-up,
Literally.
a special heckling somebody.
Oh, hell no.
God damn, bro.
You can't let him bitch you, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta
for
be-
real.
You gotta at least
That's some
like-
real shit. I totally agree with that.
I just
100%.
remember being like, "Damn, is it that serious?"
Hey, that's facts too, though. It's never that deep, bro.
Never that deep.
It's never that deep.
It's not that deep to pull a gun out of your fucking console
saying,
and
bro.
chase me down the road, bro. Like, I wanted to call the cops on him, but also, like, he gonna know it's me. You know what I mean?
God.
I'm
Oh,
like,
God.
me and my girlfriend heard a bump over behind this wall the other day. I went out there, man. I was like, I thought it was that dude following me home, bro. I dead ass was like paranoid as fuck. I looked at my cellar and everything. I'm like, this dude ain't popping out on me. Like, I seen too many murder mysteries to know these motherfuckers be doing some sketchy shit, bro.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
yeah. And we're live.
And we're live. What we smoking on today, Don?
Some peach OG is what it's called, right? It was It was South Peach OG.
Peach OG.
Yeah.
I put some Pineapple Express in there.
Oh, that's that shit.
All right.
What the fuck is any of this, bro? I never heard of none of that.
You
ain't
never seen
heard of
Pineapple Express?
Nah.
He's never seen Pineapple Express.
You haven't like seen the movie though?
You dead ass.
Damn, haven't I
You,
seen
you,
that movie?
you don't even know who,
James-
you don't know who's in it.
James
Seth-
Franco.
James
Seth-
Franco and Seth Rogen, or
Yeah,
Seth Rogen.
I'm pretty sure. One of those guys.
I don't got nothing for y'all, bro.
Damn,
I'm
that's
sorry.
crazy.
It's like if you're a stoner, you have to watch this.
that
movie.
movie.
I'm black.
For real.
I
for
know,
real.
bro, for real. But I mean,
I was just about to ask, like, what's your favorite stoner movie?
do you have a
I don't have a favorite stoner movie, I don't think. But whenever I'm high, I do really like to watch Kill Bill Volume 1.
That's
Legend.
a fucking good ass
Legend.
answer. That's better than Elijah, who hasn't seen a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, he ain't seen no Tarantino
No,
movies.
bro, we asked him
None.
every Tarantino
Every single
movie.
one we
How the
listed.
fuck, bro?
Bruh.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Django?
Yeah, Django.
You seen
bro?
Django?
Yeah.
Bruh.
When I'm trying to get a dog soon, and I was for sure.
My
gonna name
my
that
uncle
Django.
named his dog
Yeah,
Django,
he
bro.
said that,
No
bro, and I
cap,
was
bro.
like, hey, he said it.
Dead ass.
That's dope.
That shit's hilarious.
Damn.
I
Okay,
think
Kill
the
Bill. Kill Bill.
Wrong rotation.
That's a solid movie to watch. That's a solid movie to
Kill
watch.
Bill is a good ass answer. I would
That
say.
is a.
It's not a stoner movie per se, but I would definitely get
right.
stoned and watch
It's
that
like
movie.
I think it's the perfect blend of like so many different genres. You got like the anime.
Bro, that anime scene solidifies it as better than the second one in my opinion, but I do hold the second one to a really high
Right.
standard. You know what I mean?
You fuck with the second one more?
Just because the training scene, I like is for some reason the sensei and shit. Like
Wait.
for some reason that shit is near and dear to my heart. Her breaking out of the coffin and everything, like shit really goes down in the second one. She takes
Yeah,
that girl's
yeah.
eye out. She actually kills Bill. You know what I mean?
I
Versus
count
the
that.
first-
I
that
honestly
shit was cold,
count.
did you say?
I honestly count them as one movie.
That's fair. That's fair. But it is split up in two parts, so it's like a play where it's like act one, act two.
Right. I literally count it as one movie.
That's fair.
It's one like story, you know.
That's fair. So that might be one of the greatest movies of all
Yeah,
time.
honestly,
I would dare to
Because
say
it
that.
literally blends everything. Like you got like a western type vibe. You got the action scenes. You got
Hitman
the
and-
anime scenes.
yeah,
It's like
like-
a revenge plot.
It's gory as fuck. You got
Gory.
weapons out the ass.
right. You got like
Facts,
you
bro.
got
You
you
got it,
got a
yeah.
little bit of comedy in there with the fucking pussy wagon.
Oh yeah,
For
right
real.
right out the gate. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, man, is he racist?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, Simple Fiction, yeah.
You know the scene?
Yeah, this is say, yeah.
He's like,
on my porch or whatever. the fuck you say.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
oh my God.
no, he's yeah.
Yeah.
Does this look like a storage? Is what he says. He's like, yeah.
And then there's that one video where he completely turns characters.
What about Django? Whenever, oh yeah, that's he did this interview with a bunch of the
It's
cast
right
from
after Django, yeah.
yeah,
He
it's
does
right
it-
after Django, and he's like
He talks like a black dude.
he's like what's it called? Appropriating.
Yeah.
Like,
bro.
yeah,
Oh,
like
shit.
it's really pretty bad.
It's just like if Don just starts talking like the hoodest dude you know.
Right,
now.
right. Like
out of nowhere, out of nowhere.
He's like, "Is this how we talk?" You know,
Oh,
Tropic
yeah,
Thunder.
yeah,
It's
Tropic
just
Thunder,
like that.
yeah, okay.
Like if you were gonna call out Quentin Tarantino on this moment, it'd be just like
Okay.
that, bro.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's what he was
yeah,
saying.
but I mean, he makes amazing movies. I can't even lie.
He don't miss, bro.
Is
Yeah,
Louis,
he don't miss.
is Louis C.K. racist? I sent you that clip.
What is
Oh
that?
yeah, he's a comedian,
Okay.
and
Like,
he
you-
got in trouble for being
he-
on the phone with somebody and
No,
also
I think
masturbating.
No, I
at
think
the
he was
same time.
jacking off in front of someone.
I think it was over the phone, is what I heard.
He did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro? Niggas be too horny.
They need the horny police.
Oh god.
You going to jail?
I'm gonna call the cops.
You going to horny jail, bro? Like for real.
What is that, church?
The Catholic Church because they
my
be
God.
fucking kids.
You ain't lying. Damn.
That's how horny they be because they suppress it. You know what I'm
Dangerously
saying?
horny, bro.
Yeah.
Dangerously.
All right, X. I know you got to be in a comedy. You're a funny dude.
Do you have a favorite comedian?
Dave Chappelle, my favorite comedian, but
Solid choice.
Respect.
but Eddie Murphy is like.
I was just
kinda
thinking about that
boxed
today.
for number 2.
I cannot blame you for that. I totally agree, bro.
But Eddie Murphy was saying some wild shit,
Wow.
bro.
Bruh,
Some
raw?
wild
Yeah.
shit,
I always think about that one bit where he's like,
He's so
where he
funny.
talks about like whenever you get divorced and bitches get half.
Oh yeah.
And he's talking about, I'm finna get me a bitch from Africa. And then and he's like, yeah, she'll be happy with whatever the fuck I give her. And then at the end, she's like, I want half, Eddie.
Dude,
That's hilarious.
all time fucking best bit out of Raw. Like, not
I'm
just
pretty sure that bit was in around too.
right. Yeah, I love when he's like, "You got no ice cream.
Oh yeah. he's-
You on the welfare."
And then he smacks it out his hand, bro.
Yeah, he's like, he's all fucked up about the ice cream. He's like, "Cause your parents on the welfare."
That's so funny.
I wish
Wow.
he still was like. I wish he was still as prominent as Dave Chappelle is. At like,
doing
Yeah.
stand up.
he's just like.
Yeah, I feel like some people get to like to a certain level, and Chappelle didn't go that way because like right once he got famous, he turned out not a big ass deal.
But it made him a cult classic.
Right. But like fucking, he's still doing stand up to this day. Like you don't see people from his era doing stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's because Eddie took like this actor
Right.
route?
Right.
Yeah,
That,
facts.
and most of them do. Like, I don't
He's
know.
making a new movie with Andrew Schultz. Did you see that?
I did see that. I did hear about that.
Him and Eddie are making a movie. Yeah, I was literally
That'll be
thinking about Eddie Murphy today because in the Joe Rogan Snoop Dogg episode, they're literally talking about Charlie Murphy
Oh,
Charlie
and
Murphy.
how Snoop met Charlie Murphy at
Gotcha, bitch.
how Snoop met Charlie Murphy at what's the studio called? The one that
Oh my god.
okay, anyway. It's like NWA was
somewhere important.
a part. You know what I'm talking about? NWA, they're out of Georgia. It's Snoop Dogg's OG studio. They were like all Bloods, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, Snoop Dogg was talking about how he met Charlie Murphy when the first time they smoked a blunt on this movie. It was, and then they were also talking about Eddie Murphy and him being the best comedian of all time. He was Snoop Dogg's favorite comedian of all time, and it was like they're talking about like how buff he was or like how hot he was in Beverly Hills Cop 2. This other podcast, they were talking about how hot Eddie Murphy was.
Damn.
How sexy he was. Like, it was
All right,
funny.
Don. Favorite comedian. Let's go.
Favorite comedians, plural or one?
Well, it can't be just one. You can't unless you have one favorite.
I do watch Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer every Monday.
Right.
Every Monday I watch his podcast with his wife. So I'm a real big fan of Tom Segura because I like,
He has some pretty funny bits.
dude, I feel like I should say Ari just because he's like, who else is
Flagrant.
Ari?
I've never heard of none of these niggas
Ari
in my
Shaffir?
entire life.
Ari Shaffir. Let me see. Mark Normand. He's really funny. I fuck
He's
with
pretty
it. Oh,
funny.
you know who I was thinking today that I love is Theo Vaughn.
Theo's pretty.
Theo is fucking funny, bro. Theo, everything out of his mouth, he's like, the shit he says, his quips are so funny, bro.
So X only listens to black comedians, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did I just name 4 white dudes? I just named 4 white dudes. That's why.
Hey, what can I say? I'm supporting black business.
For real, bro. What's another black comedian?
Fucking Carlos Miller. No.
Nope.
You would like him. He's fucking funny as hell.
Okay, bet.
I don't know. I guess DC Young Fly's not.
Bruh, Zach Fox.
I don't know who that is.
Y'all know who Zach Fox is? I got depression. You remember?
He said, I got depression.
The song he did with Kenny Beats? Nigga, I got depression. Bro, y'all ain't never heard I Got Depression by Zach Fox, bro.
Never heard it.
Y'all are dead ass.
Dead serious.
Maybe not.
But you better praise God. Bro, but you better praise God. Man, fuck it. Anyways, you gotta listen to
This man speaking another language.
Bro, this shit is...
Yeah.
Y'all, I know y'all
We're
heard
just-
this shit before.
we're
Zach
just-
Fox is also hilarious. He writes for
So he's...
Derek Andre show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Eric Andre.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is Hannibal...
Hannibal.
Like,
Yeah, Hannibal's funny as fuck too.
Who's that SNL comedian that got beef with...
Michael Che.
Michael Che. Do you know him from
Nah.
SNL? He does the Weekend Update now. He's the black dude who does the Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm talking about? No?
Nah.
I don't watch it either, but I know he's working a part of SNL. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like that one dude who was just on the Joe Rogan podcast. What's his name?
Tim Dillon.
No.
He was going in on Michael Che.
Yeah. Tim Dillon was. Yeah, they had beef, but it's coincidentally right before his Michael Che's special drop, so it might just be pandering to the public for like.
For some plays.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
Because it was like almost like friendly banter, but like passive aggressive.
Damn. So obviously we have two different tastes.
Black comedians versus white comedians. Is that what you mean?
I mean, just a little bit.
I was just thinking, isn't comedy predominantly white for some reason? Ari Duncan, Trussell, Joe Rogan, Mark Norman, Andrew Schultz,
There are a lot of white comedians.
Mark Agnon.
Yeah.
Like Alex is the producer.
Bro,
He's
I
not
bet
even
I heard
comedian.
of nobody you just said.
We gotta put him on.
Yeah,
You would love everybody.
They're pretty funny.
You
They're
fuck
pretty
with
funny.
it. There's no way you wouldn't be.
I feel like there's a lot of. I feel like the famous ones are. I mean, I don't know. The famous ones are white, but
Why
But
is
like-
that, do you think?
the biggest one is black.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah,
Kevin
but
Hart.
Kevin Hart?
He's probably. I mean,
Kevin Hart? What?
he's like the biggest comedian right now. Period.
What?
He's like the richest one. at
Is he
least.
not falling off and then also divorced with his wife because he cheated on her?
Well, yeah, but
Did he do that
Ew.
twice though?
there's no need to do all.
Hey, bro. Hey,
But he's like in
time
every
number 3, bro. Fuck it.
every movie he's ever played
All right,
was
time out.
yeah.
You gotta have those comedians.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart to me was funny as fuck when like he was
Like his
When he
couple
first
stuff.
came out,
Like his
don't
first-
you remember in middle school?
yeah, bro. That nigga was funny as fuck then. But like when
Gonna show you what a long dick look like today.
You wanna go night night?
when his when he like started getting bigger, like his shows started to become like not as original, if that makes sense. Like they
Right.
seem kind of like more like acts instead of
Right.
like him
like,
up there telling jokes like for real. You know what
like
I'm
he's
saying?
really animated too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But I just feel like he's just this consistent caricature of himself that he just like
Right.
he doesn't have range.
Yeah, facts. It's just the same shit. all the
Yeah,
time.
I feel like that's my only thing is like I thought you guys were gonna feel like he's like a cornball now compared to middle school. Like I remember where I was when his shit dropped. You don't remember where you were?
No, I remember, but you had some conviction on that one. That's so funny.
Oh god. Oh god.
What was I gonna say? No, I'm just saying, like mainstream wise, like most people, you go up to most people, they're gonna know who Kevin Hart is.
Yeah, but
Like,
he's
you go
super
up to a
mainstream.
10 you go up to a 10-year-old, he's gonna know who Kevin Hart is. You know.
Right, but even Kevin Hart's kids like Dave Chappelle more than
That shit is hilarious.
yeah.
That shit is so funny, bro.
That's how you know he's a goat. That's him giving flowers to the goat.
I feel like you have the artistic goat and you have the mainstream goat.
I can fuck with that.
J. Cole versus Drake.
we're not gonna get into
Hold on,
this.
J. Cole the GOAT?
He a goat. I think Drake is also a goat. I feel like they're.
He's
you
like
know what
for
I mean?
our generation, maybe. Yeah.
Fair enough. Because like Nas, I would say probably like Nas is like the OG. Like
I know this might be crazy, but did anyone listen to the most recent Earl Sweatshirt track?
Nah, bro.
Fuck.
when did it drop?
Maybe a couple days ago. That shit was whack though.
Was it?
Damn.
Yeah, dog.
His shit. He hasn't made good consistent shit for a long time, and it's really depressing.
Dog,
like I have depression over that.
The fucking beat. I was like, what the fuck? This is so shitty.
Like he was on top. He could have been. You know what I mean? He could have been one of those big. Like,
He could have been like an underground legend.
For real.
do you fuck with Brockhampton?
Nah, well, it's not that I don't fuck with him, but I don't really listen to him.
I think
I haven't listened to anything recent, like past their maybe their second album. I didn't listen to anything.
really.
Yeah,
Why is that?
I feel like it took a while from between the blah. What am I trying to say? It took a while for when they dropped that album that I listened to, and then when they dropped again, and then when they dropped again, I kind of just wasn't interested,
Okay.
and I haven't listened to them since.
I think so. I'm a big fan. I'm like up to their most recent album. I think they put out consistent, really good shit.
And it's almost too much going on. Sometimes I don't know who is who.
Fair enough, but you can always tell like accents like that.
Yeah.
And you can tell. It's like with Flatbush. You don't
Right.
with
Bro,
Flatbush.
I'm not
You know,
rocking with Flatbush. Like,
is it
what
too
what
grungy?
Yeah.
Is
like,
that
what they do is cool, but like it's just not for me.
fair enough?
But
my girlfriend hates when I put it on.
Like
Or-
just in general, or just in more recent shit, or just their whole catalog.
no, like in general, bro. Like I really can't. It's just that hella grunge sound, bro. I can't fuck with it. I don't know what it is.
I see what you mean.
I listened.
I know exactly what he's talking about though. you know?
I listened to some shit of theirs recently that was old, and I was like, damn, this was the shit at a time. But I'm like, it kind of lost its touch. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? When you listen to some shit that's kind of older that you used to fuck with, and then you listen to it now, and it's like,
Bro, yeah.
Sometimes that does happen. Yeah, I hear you. Like I almost want to say I feel that way about 3001: A Laced Odyssey because I have nostalgia towards the times I had while listening to that.
Right.
And so when I listen to it, I recall a time when we were in like 2015 that came out. 2015, I'm
Damn,
pretty
yeah.
sure. And so I just remember exactly what I was doing at the time that it dropped. You know what I mean? It's just like some things are just
right,
permeated in time also.
facts. But
I think that's what it is, the nostalgia.
right. But then sometimes it's like it's you like that's factored in, but then you listen to it, and it's like, this shit wasn't as hard as I thought it was back in the day.
Yeah, fair enough. Like you thought it was like some really underground shit, when in reality it's like
No, it still like has a pretty super duper underground sound, but I'm just saying like I thought like this shit was like the shit. Like listen to it now, I was like, it's all right.
like
cool.
didn't you feel like hard for watching or like listening to it? It just like pumped you up back then, and now it like doesn't pump you up as much. It's like kind of like
Yeah,
that.
a little bit.
That's how I was feeling like recently. Like
Like it almost feels juvenile. Like it sounds weird to say, but like
That's how I feel about X.
it's called maturity's leaders.
Temptation.
yeah.
Yeah, look, when his shit came out, bro, that shit was turned up as fuck, bro.
Right,
Everybody
right.
was fucking with his
Some
shit,
of
bro.
it,
But
okay.
now I can't listen to it. It's like, nigga, I was weird as shit listening to this, bro. I don't know.
Right, like with this shit, I feel like it's like this shit sounds kind of melodramatic.
yeah,
facts. Like when he's. I remember listening to one of his early songs,
Right.
and I used to play it for people who were like, "Yeah, I fuck with X." I'm like, "Oh, so you fuck with this?" And I used to play it out loud, and people were like, "Yeah, I fuck with it," even though it's like garbage, like complete garbage. And I used to feel so strongly about that, and then like Jocelyn Flores dropped, I was like, okay, like it started to grow on me, and then you know what I mean, and so yeah, it's just.
All right. With that being said, what are we bumping right now in the
To
what
this
are they
day,
s-
you mean?
No, like what are we bumping like nowadays? Like what's in your
new vibe?
rotation right now?
Shit. I got a lot of GID. GID is probably my top 3 right now, and probably if this next tape that
What'd
he's
he
about to
say?
drop is gonna be fire, bro, that's definitely gonna be top 3 solidified.
He said, "What do you call a bitch that don't suck dick?"
You know. That hard as fuck.
Hard as fuck.
Hard as fuck. GID really legend. And then I listen to a lot of J-pop too, like 80s J-pop.
Okay, like jazz
Is that
pop.
a genre?
No, it's Japanese pop.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh.
so it like "Stay with Me," like that song
Yes, bro.
by
yeah,
what's her
yeah.
name? She passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My M something, right?
Yeah, bro. Oh, she's so fine too, bro. I
Yeah.
can't remember
I
her
can't even
name.
cap.
Her and Henri.
Asian persuasion.
Hey, no cap. She Asian. I do it all, nigga. I'll risk it all, bro. What you mean?
My boy. Sensei over here.
Real life.
Damn. Okay.
Bleeding out of his nose.
Okay.
Who y'all got?
I haven't listened to that personally.
What about you, Mac? What are you rotating?
Damn, that's a good question. I listen to a lot of Snow Allegra.
I fuck with. Do you
Bro,
know who
y'all
that is?
stay, listen. Yeah, bro.
Milk and Honey, bro. With her
Oh,
voice.
she's so fucking sexy too.
Bro, her latest album. Her latest album's like great, right?
So
You listen to
fucking
it? Yeah.
So fucking
Yeah.
I think it's up for a Grammy.
Dying for Your Love, like that shit's.
That shit is timeless.
Who
Yeah.
y'all favorite female music maker?
Ooh, that's hard.
It's either Snow Allegra or
That's a
Ju-
hard one.
I know her name. She's also pretty fine. I think you guys would
Name
agree.
a song.
Damn, bro.
On My Mind. She has that song On My
Oh.
Mind and
Tim's? Is that who you're talking about? Fuck.
On My Mind. Georgia Smith.
Georgia Smith.
Do you guys fuck with Georgia Smith?
Yeah, I fuck with her.
I ain't heard of her.
She's British.
She's British.
Yeah.
I know,
She
mine
got
was
she got a
British.
few she got a few slappers.
Man.
She got a few slappers.
Bruh. And
Female
you guys.
music makers just
I gotta
like
show you
all
something.
time type shit.
Word. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty fucking sexy.
Let me see. She just there was one floating around on Twitter that I was thinking I was gonna find, but
That shit was a banger.
Banger.
you gotta listen to her music. Georgia Smith.
All
I'll put
right,
you
Georgia
on.
Smith and Snow Allegra.
It's just because I don't really fuck with like Doja Cat. I don't really fuck with Cardi B. I don't like. It's all just garbage to me.
Damn, garbage though. I couldn't say that.
Is this man
I see where the appeal is.
for Doja Cat specifically, not Cardi
Yeah.
B, right?
I see where the appeal is for it.
For Cardi
Bro,
B.
we was at- we
For
was-
Cardi B.
Bro, we be at Toyota when I was working there, bro. We play WAP like full blast in the shop.
Cardi
bro.
B.
Yeah,
Singing
dog.
every word, bro.
Cardi B.
Come on, bro.
Okay, Donovan.
What
you-
song? WAP.
No,
Yes.
I'm saying I know where the appeal is. Like you gotta.
Yeah, facts.
It's music for women. Donovan.
Yeah.
Right, but it's also like, what about that song "Me and You" by Cassie? You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Sounds
It's
very
me
familiar.
and you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it like
Yeah.
bumps. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
I fuck with that song. That's a really good song, and she's like good looking. So it's you're a talented musician versus Cardi B is not a talented musician at all. Nothing she does is talented. The quality of her music. I mean, like, how difficult is it to throw together some lyrics with your ass cheeks? Like, I could do that fucking shit in my sleep and get like what are you talking about?
But she has like a lot of mixtapes where she's like actually.
Anytime any of her shit comes on, I skip it. I literally actively avoid
it's not
her
for
shit.
you.
Right.
It's
right,
not for
exactly.
you.
Right,
You're a white male.
right.
It's not
but
for you.
Who is it for then?
It's for black women.
Only that's it.
Yeah, she making a bag off it,
I
so
can't-
fuck it.
I hate to tell you, but yes.
It's for somebody, and that's what it's for.
Yeah, I guess.
And she's running up off all them New York dark-skinned women.
Yes.
And men apparently. Did you see her ex-husband? Current husband?
Offset?
Yeah.
That boy clanked up. What you mean?
I know. With a stripper.
I just check the camera.
I'm in love with a stripper. Are you kidding? Are you joking? Like I'm not even exaggerating. Like
you.
She's not.
Offset thinks she's hot? Like what?
No, Offset knew.
You
she
guys
had-
are gonna sit here and tell me that you guys think she's attractive?
Nah. Offset was in that for the bag, bro. That's why you think he cheated. That's an easy
I'm
bag.
just saying. She's
place.
like one of the most popular female artists like in history.
Oh God. Yeah, at least put a little bit of respect on it.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, the music is not for us.
I'm saying, like,
I skip every
you
Cardi
like-
B song
but-
too. It's just not for me. But I see
Facts.
who it's for and what the appeal is.
Right, but I don't like it. Like,
okay,
it's just like I don't fuck with
It
it.
doesn't mean it doesn't have to exist.
yeah.
I just don't like, but I know it doesn't have to not exist for me. I'm just saying that I would nowhere near put her at like any sort of like I feel like
Look.
other people.
I've learned to not say anything bad about black women.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
Oh, fuck.
You can have it.
I just really like.
Damn.
I really don't fuck with it. I don't know. It's like I don't fuck that she's hanging with like. Yeah, I feel like Offset's doing it for the plays. Like he's doing it for the popularity. Like
But that's a very-
she's a
bro,
stripper.
like, how
She
much-
also used to drug men and steal their money. Like she's what? I'm supposed to put some spec on that.
Allegedly, my
I'm supposed to
nigga.
put the-
Allegedly.
some spec on that. Like,
Allegedly, my boy.
Yeah. Okay. Donovan doesn't like Cardi B
Really don't like Cardi B.
or black comedians.
apparently, I don't like black female singers and then also black comedians.
I'm just saying. All
Oh,
right.
fuck. That's funny as hell.
I don't know how this happened.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened.
I'm just saying what the commenters are gonna say. So when they're on your ass, I'll defend you.
Real.
Fair enough, because
'Cause they're just gonna not once they hear that, then they're just gonna go back in our whole catalog and just wait for you to say the N word. Or they're like gonna put it together. You know how they can do that.
yeah, like with every word you ever say,
Right.
Yeah,
They'll just take one syllable. and
Yeah,
say,
like they be doing with SpongeBob. Me.
yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that's some sketchy.
I won't let them slander you though. We're uncancelable on this here podcast.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I believe in the Fifth Amendment.
I think that's the first.
No, I plead the Fifth. I have the right to remain.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, go over that one.
but
Yeah. But you can't be quiet on a podcast.
Facts.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, I could. It's my right, but it's my goddamn right. Right? I could also say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, you sounding hella entitled right now.
There's some white power.
This man sounding white American.
I know. I make Skylar wanted to watch a movie, and I was like, we should watch American History X, and then we threw American History X on. Bruh.
Have I sent you that clip of Tim Dillon where he's like, "You gotta curve stomp that bitch."
Bruh,
Mr. X style.
Bruh, I ended up stopping the movie before that scene because I can't even watch that scene. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like seeing that shit. That shit's rough.
Yeah, that shit is pretty rough. Why do they make movies like that?
For the flagrantness.
Have you guys seen Higher Learning?
No.
Fuck, that's another one where I'm like, who the fuck makes a movie like this?
Yeah, who thought this shit up? They need to be fucking.
Yeah, at the entire
Jailed.
entire Banks dies. I'm like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Who wrote this shit?
Like anything
You're
Stephen
going to-
King has
you're
ever
going
done.
to jail.
Hey, that's real, bro. Stephen King weird as
Yeah, anything Stephen King's ever done. The original there's like a child orgy in it
Yeah.
at the end, and it's supposed to be like metaphorical and shit, but like, who the fuck thinks of that as a metaphor? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, what's his name? Chuck Palahniuk?
Oh yeah, dude that wrote
Fight Club?
Fight Club. Have you seen Fight Club? No.
Fight Club's classic. Brad
Maybe.
Pitt and Christopher, or not Christopher.
That
Nolan.
sounds familiar.
No, I'm just a little disappointed.
In what?
You haven't seen Fight Club?
Oh, it's actually really good. Yeah,
I'm just trying to take
I was
a
trying to
moment
give
of
him the
silence.
benefit of the doubt, but it's really fucking good and it's fucking crazy. It's a total mind fuck. You need to watch it. You've never even heard of it,
I don't think so, no.
bruh? Can you imagine his mind being fucking blown by that movie?
Yeah.
For the
that
first
movie's
time?
Pretty crazy.
He hasn't even seen spoilers. That's crazy.
Listen,
like spoilers for the movie because it's
Oh,
like
I thought that was in a movie. I was like, oh no, no.
you're like I've never seen this movie.
like how the tables have turned.
Oh man, I was gonna say Mac and Dev go to high school.
Yeah. We didn't even finish that conversation.
I was gonna say that.
All right. Favorite stoner movies, go.
Cheech and Chong. The first
Cheech
one.
and Chong, that's pretty good.
When he's parked and he's like, how fast am I going, man? He's like, man, I think we're parked.
Fuck, I don't know if it's that one or the second one where he has to eat the whole fucking sheet of acid because he gets pulled over.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy. Well, I fuck with the Half Baked.
Perfect. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, and Mac and Dev go to high school. That's pretty classic.
What else was I gonna say? Have you ever seen Super Troopers?
No. Pineapple Big Express is another pretty good stoner movie though.
Beer Fest.
I haven't seen that one.
Beer Fest is like a beer movie, I guess.
I'd assume so.
Damn.
Really good.
Okay.
It's another good
We gotta switch it up. All right. Favorite albums of all time. Since my nigga X, he's in the music. Let's get it.
Damn, bro. Can it do mixtapes count?
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights by J. Cole.
Hell yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Two-Face.
That's another one. That's another one where I went back and listened to it, and I was like, it's not as good as I thought it was.
For real, it gets better every time I listen to it.
Like you listened to it recently?
Yes.
Damn. There's a couple of like the first two tracks for sure.
A couple bangers.
Like back to the topic freestyle. That shit's fire. That shit's fire.
That shit is forever hard.
What else is on there?
There's some shit on there.
There's some really good ass songs on that.
Yeah, bro. Two-Face.
Two-Face, yeah.
That shit is legendary.
He's got some good shit on there.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
But there's a couple of them where I was like,
Are you a big J. Cole fan or?
Not like big J. Cole fan. Like I didn't really like Born Center that much. Born Center seemed too like radio, like made for the radio. If that makes sense.
I feel the same way about KOD.
I like Born Center at
KOD
the time that
too.
it dropped, but not as much. That's another one where you just go back and listen to it. I'm just like,
KOD was not good out the gate.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one in a while.
Yeah, I hardly ever listened to KOD. But when I dropped it, I was really trying to defend.
I was also trying to do the same thing,
I was
bro.
like, bro, this can't be it, bro.
Donovan knows I've been saying J. Cole's not that good for years.
He didn't like For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah,
Oh, for real?
since that shit dropped, I was
he
like,
didn't like it at all.
For Your Eyes Only is, I like, if some of the songs on For Your Eyes Only were swapped out with some of the songs on Forest Hills Drive, bro, it would have been like the greatest shit ever. But since they were separated,
I see what you mean.
Yeah,
but the thing about For Your Eyes Only is it's like
greatest hits.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sequence it like that.
but like For Your Eyes Only is telling a story the entire time. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Is like you
The
can't
entire time though.
Yes,
you
it's
could have
like
thrown away that fold and close shit.
Facts. Yeah, if you go, yeah.
fair enough. I guess you ain't lying.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to be devil's advocate and think of a way to defend it.
But the For Your Eyes Only, like the actual song.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That shit is legendary.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. I like
That
that
shit's fire,
that
yeah.
song. I like even folding clothes is catchy. I feel like I want to fold clothes with you like that.
That shit is. That shit, nah. That shit ain't it, bro.
I just feel like it. I just feel like I feel like it follows the vibe of the album, so I can like
How?
because it's not like a crazy intense. It's just a chill song. I don't feel like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be anything more than like
mean,
folding clothes music, and like I think it's a metaphor for this dude who's like following this life of that's gonna lead to death. Just spending time with his family before he actually dies, because there's like an actual death.
You pulled that shit out of your ass, didn't you?
It's an actual story. It's a fucking story if you listen. It's a birth and a death.
It was like gun pointed to your head. Make a case for this song being good. And this is what you came up with.
Hey, you ain't killing me though. You ain't shoot me up. You ain't shoot me though. You be like, damn, how'd you do that? You put the gun away, just like that motherfucker did on Academy, motherfucker. I convinced him otherwise. I don't know how I did it.
Oh shit, bro.
But God damn it. I'm having some hot takes on music tonight. That's for sure, man.
For sure.
For fucking sure. I guess I have a trash taste of music somehow.
Y'all heard of Icy Twat?
Yes, I definitely have.
Bro, Icy Twat
He's got
is
some
actually
shit.
fire
He's got
as
some
fuck,
shit.
bro.
He's got some shit.
Of Dream Boy, Down Bad, Enzo Music, shit, I forgot the other one, but Off the Leash, Psychotic Women Love Me.
Yeah, he's got some shit.
Them shits are all gas as fuck.
I listened to him like a minute ago. I haven't listened to him recently, but he's got some shit.
Yeah,
Some really good stuff.
Icy Twat goes, bro.
Yeah.
It's like hypnotic trap, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But that shit is so gas. It's like kind of melodic, but like dark sounds, like a lot of minor sounds. So
yeah, you guys gotta put me on. I need some new music in my rotation because I was trying to think about the shit that I rotate, and it's like old Kanye, obviously. It's like
That's what I'm saying. I listen to
old Kid Cudi.
Yeah, I listen to like shit I grew up on, like constantly.
Like Solo Dolo, you know what I mean? Like that's the shit like that just is timeless.
That's what we need to talk about.
Y'all started listening to Rob Stone? That's Chill Bill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still be banging that bitch.
For real. So
What?
yeah, this poor man.
All right. Do you think Kid Cudi is okay? Is the question.
Mentally?
Yes. Do we think he's okay?
I mean,
I think he's just trying to up his bucks.
is this the only way he can stay
Is
relevant?
this
though?
how you up your bucks nowadays?
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't think so. But
I'm like, fuck.
Because if so, Donovan might have to take one for the team because it ain't gonna be me.
Me and Mac going to the wedding.
oh no.
No, that's a Mac and Don show.
That's Mac and Don show. That's the Mac and Don show.
Damn.
No.
But all right, there's obviously a song in the background. Was the song? The snippet was pretty hard, I must say myself.
Facts.
He has a
I mean,
bottle
right-
in his
I mean,
hand and
right-
then a cigarette.
And
right?
I mean, right when it comes on, X starts bobbing his head. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously a good song.
Like that
Right.
shit, wasn't even paying attention to what he was wearing.
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
Man, this song in the background.
Right,
As fuck.
exactly. But he's wearing eyeliner, has pink
Eyeliner,
hair,
has-
and then also wearing what looks to be a wedding dress, or similar
Yep.
to.
And drinking Casamigos straight from the bottle.
Was it Casamigos?
That's what it looked like.
That's some tequila. That's some good tequila too.
I don't know, bro.
And it looks to me like a cry for help.
If I said, X, your music is gonna blow up if you wear this dress and go to the where did he go? He went somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, go out into public. Would you do it to be?
I feel like I'm selling out, bro.
Hey, that's because. But what happens when you already have money? Are you still putting dresses on?
Yeah, I'm
You know
like,
what I
there's
mean?
no need for this.
Right,
Yeah,
like
that's
when you're
facts.
already famous.
He
I would
already
say
has
Kid
a
Cudi-
huge fan base.
Yeah,
Kid
Kid Cudi
Cudi
has a-
drops. I'm listening today.
Fair enough. He ain't even fucking lying. And that humming.
You ain't gotta wear a dress.
That shit, I be fucking with that shit, okay? I be fucking with his humming, bro.
That's
every
real
time he
as
hums,
fuck. Yeah.
every time he hums, I'm like, damn, this man's voice is like,
It'll take you to the next level.
yeah, you just,
That's real.
it's like that meme where you like,
Yeah, you lay on your
take
back
too
on
many
the floor and your
edibles.
ass start fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
you take too
God.
many edibles and you just start floating.
That's
You know what I mean?
real.
Facts. I'm just saying, there's no need for there's no need for any of this.
Yeah. And it kind of sucks coming from somebody I used to like really look up to when I was like in middle school, I'd say.
What would Boosie say? Think about the kids.
How am I gonna explain to my daughter
Yeah.
a man wearing a white dress? What is she gonna say?
That's a good question. I mean,
I'm gonna say-
it's cute.
This man's a homosexual.
I would go that far. I mean, what's the difference between Kid Cudi wearing a dress and Thugger wearing a dress?
Facts.
Ain't shit wrong with Thugger.
Except for when the police come, he hide his crack in his crack.
I feel like
that breaking
the
my
difference.
brain.
I feel like the difference here is Thugger did it first.
So?
Just
And it showed
kinda-
it was a good way to stay relevant.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
copycat.
Why can't you just be relevant with the music?
An original?
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like Cuddy drops, I'm listening tonight.
Yeah, when
There's no need for the dress.
on
That's
Yee,
real, bro.
on Yee that he does. Maybe it wasn't Yee. I think
Is it,
Kids See
is it
Ghosts.
Yee or yay?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Wait, you wouldn't say Jesus. It's Yee.
Yeah, but it's when it's just yeah.
Yeah,
it's just
yes.
YE. It's
Kanye. So yay.
But Yeezus. I thought it was
Nah, it's
Yee.
for Kanye.
I feel like I've heard somebody say Yee. That's why I like
That sounds Asian.
Yee.
It sounds like an Asian last name.
Hugh Lee.
You could have said something like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Just like,
I could have said some
I was
fucked
gonna-
up shit.
I was gonna let it slide. Exactly.
And just let us get canceled. He's just gonna let us get canceled.
No, I'm saying when you were calling it Yee, I was just gonna let it slide.
Fuck. Fair enough. He
I
had
was
to catch
trying
you
to get
though.
on your head.
He caught me on the act. You know what I mean? He caught me red-handed.
You said what?
Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold the phone. I know this motherfucker. There's not. Did this motherfucker just publicly execute me?
fucking sick, bro.
Anyway, I wasn't even meaning to talk about that fucking album. I wanted to talk about Kids See Ghosts because Cuddy Montage
Ghosts.
is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's a good.
Like, that's
That's a fucking good.
God damn it. I can't stop staring at this hole in your fucking hat.
Yeah, it's a burn hole. So it happens when you smoke pot. I got a million burn holes in every piece of clothing I have. All in my car and shit, in my fucking bed.
You know Max is in the car like this and it's just singeing his nuts the whole time.
Dog, it's a fucking hard life I live.
It's a hard knock life.
Got fucking ash stains on my jeans and shit.
And like palm prints.
Rolling around smoking 10 blunts a day. It's not as fun as you think.
Wake up, he's got a pack of them and bags under his eyes.
Just another day smoking pot. It's a hard addiction out here.
We're laughing because it's not addictive, you dumbasses.
Like, no one ever said, yeah, I sucked a little dick for some pot.
Yeah.
I mean, no male has ever said, I sucked a little dick for some pot.
Have you seen Walk Hard?
Oh, yeah.
John C. Reilly?
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. So there's a scene in it where he walks in on this dude smoking pot, and he's like, I don't want to get addicted to it. And he's like, you can't get addicted to it, Dewey. Get the hell out of here. And he's like, hold up. It sounds real expensive. And he's like, it's the cheapest shit around. And he's like, get the fuck out of here, Dewey. And he's like, well, I don't want to have a hangover. And he's like, it doesn't give you a hangover. And it's just like super intense.
Yeah.
And fucking, he's like, I think I want to try me some of that pot. He just like smokes the
But
pot.
then it just escalates.
Yeah, it escalates.
Escalates into coke.
Yeah, like later he like bumps into him and he's doing coke. And he's like, it turns all your bad feelings and turns them into good ones. And he's like, I think I'd like me to try some of that coke. It's so
That
fucking
shit's
funny.
classic. That shit's
It's
funny.
like Step Brothers kind of, but like a parody. It's John C. Reilly.
It's supposed to be like a
the dude
parody
who's
of,
not Will Ferrell.
It's supposed to be like a parody of
Walk the Line.
Biopics.
Walk the Line
Walk the line.
with Johnny Cash. He's supposed to be Johnny Cash.
Yeah, it's like a documentary about someone's life, like those biopics, like the Michael Jackson one, the Tupac one, the Biggie one.
Yeah, there was like a movie about
There's an Aaliyah one, like
Johnny Cash, and then it's like a parody of that.
fuck, what is that one about NWA? Straight Outta Compton.
Oh, okay,
That's a
yeah.
biopic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a
Yeah.
parody of
Okay,
those.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're approaching an hour. Is there anything else we want to get into and speak on specifically on our topic list, or should we just wrap it up?
Did we get to the brass tacks about what our favorite movies are? I wanted to finish that up. Do you have a favorite movie? Like, cause I think he said
I have fucking
Kill Bill for like
Yeah, I have a fucking ton of favorite movies. I would have to
Top
go
10.
with.
Damn, 10.
He's like, that's too many.
I might be able to name 10. Have you guys ever seen Memento?
Yes. Have you ever seen Memento? Another mind fuck,
I'm not
bro.
a big movie person unless it's Tarantino, to be honest.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or Transformers.
Shia LaBeouf.
Memento's up there because you just can manipulate like the way you tell a story. Like that shit's crazy. Like they tell
That
the
movie's
story, like,
fucked.
upside down and backwards. And
Yeah, that movie is fucked. It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie, but like even more jumbled up. Like if you shuffled the deck on a fucking Quentin Tarantino
Like
movie.
made Pulp Fiction even more fucked
Yeah,
up.
like exactly. Like Pulp Fiction's crazy,
Pulp
but
Fiction's one of my favorite movies.
yeah, Pulp Fiction, same here.
Django for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like
Django.
I like how we always bring up Quentin Tarantino.
He's got it.
He's that guy.
Yeah, for real.
He's that guy.
Like every one of his movies, just like you said, he does not miss.
Have you guys ever seen Requiem for a Dream? Damn, it's a fucking crazy ass movie.
I've heard of it, I think.
It's like, yeah, it's a fucking crazy ass movie. These like these dudes start fucking slinging heroin. It has Marlon Wayans in it too, but it's not a funny movie at all. These dudes like fucking start slinging heroin, but then they end up addicted to heroin, and then like they get this bitch into it, and like they just go into a fucking spiral.
That's like Leonardo DiCaprio did a movie like that called Basketball Diaries. That's really fucking crazy. Like
I've never
that.
even heard of that movie.
It's like one of his first movies. He's like 15 or he's with Mark Wahlberg and they're like 15 or 14. But I was gonna say
Apocalypto, y'all niggas seen Apocalypto?
I was gonna say Apocalypto. I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring that up.
That shit was
I was gonna bring that up.
My fucking literally the name of my Wi-Fi is Apocalypto.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's fucking.
That's cool. So.
I like Rocky. Rocky's my dad's favorite movie, so it always used to be like my number one. I would always say, like,
Facts.
because I can watch it at any time. And
I think I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, the first one's good. I would say I love the second one. The second
I've seen
one's
like
really good.
bits and pieces of like all like 10 of them.
Right.
There's so fucking many, and I'm just like jumble them all up.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm like, bro, whatever.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, they're classics. I'm a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies too.
I kind of like Interstellar, but it's a little bit long.
It is you're right. You're spot on.
And it's a little bit corny at times, but like the science part, like
It's
and with
accurate.
the aliens and the
It's
shit,
futuristic.
It's, like,
It's a mind fuck.
dope, yeah.
You can tell Mac likes mind fucks.
Yo,
in
have you guys
movies.
ever seen Looper?
Yes, with what's his name? Lawrence? No.
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 He's a fucking good ass actor though.
Yeah, starts with a J.
It does start with a J.
Lewitt?
Yes.
Jordan.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's the main guy. Bruce Willis is his older version of himself.
Yeah.
Bruce
That
Willis
one's
lives
a
a
mind
whole
fuck,
fucking
too.
life. Like that shit. That movie is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, I love
I'm
it.
missing.
The only
Fuck that guy.
bro, the
Fuck
only,
that guy.
The only way Pete Davidson is pulling all these O's, bro, is if he got five
Schmeat.
dick, bro.
Schmeat.
It's
You
the
got that
only
Schmeat.
way. It's
Yeah.
the only way, bro.
Fair enough.
Fuck that guy.
You got bags of fuck that guy for Mac Miller for
Yep,
one.
yep.
That's my big one.
That's all you gotta say.
Period.
Oh, wait,
Fuck
so all you
Ariana
Gotta
Grande.
say.
Bro. Oh
Oh,
man.
word.
That's
Damn.
all you gotta say.
Yeah.
That's the only reason to say fuck that guy, and that's reason enough.
Yeah, that's reason enough, and that he's not a very good.
Okay,
good
have you seen
comedian.
that one movie though, King of Staten Island?
I never even watched it because I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but he has a movie
Damn.
with Bill Burr that's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, Bill Burr's in it.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's him and Bill Burr. It's
didn't
pretty
know
fucking
that.
funny. He plays a loser, so it's kind of accurate.
Yeah, he paid. Yeah, fuck. He annoys the shit out of me, and he's on
He
SNL.
fucking too.
He's not even a good comedian. Have you? I know you don't even watch SNL.
I haven't even tried to watch his stand up.
He's on SNL, and it's garbage. It's fucking garbage.
Bro, you know his ass, but you like make a cool way to say garbage. That's how you know you really
You know
believe
when that happens.
Yeah.
It's
fuck
on
that guy.
SNL, and like he does a skit where he plays this dude that's just like says okay, like okay, and then like crazy shit happens around him, but that's all he says.
I feel
It's
like
just
he's just like a smug asshole.
right. He's got bags underneath his eyes, and he just like got that shit eating grin all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's just always like smirking or smiling, like, dude, what the fuck are you smiling about? Like,
That's real.
it's that Schmeat probably, right?
Because he's piping. It's because he was piping Ariana, and now he's
piping Kim K. And Kim K gave him a hickey.
But did you see on Drink Champs that Kanye was like, I'm still married to Kim Kardashian. We haven't signed any fucking papers and shit.
She's probably trying to get in Kanye's mind.
That's what I'm saying.
But I ain't even complaining because he's about to produce the best music of his life.
Deluxe coming?
The divorce album, bro? What do you think it's not going to be called Jesus Walks, I'll tell you that. That's not what it's going to be called.
Did you also see on Drink Champs when he was like, fuck, we haven't had an episode since then, so we haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
But where he was like, yeah, I put everyone in a group text. I put Kim K, Soulja Boy, Big Sean, Pusha T. He was just going off. He was like, first thing I said is, first of all, I'm worth more than everyone in this whole text thread combined. So fuck y'all.
Bro,
that man's a fucking savage. That man's a fucking savage.
You know how funny that shit would be, bro?
It's well deserved.
Saying that shit to Soulja Boy for no reason.
Yeah, for real.
Unprovoked, just like be like, hey, I'm worth more than you, bitch.
Boosie and all that.
Oh god.
But yeah, fucking, I don't know what to think about that. That's their business, but fuck that guy. Whatever he does.
Bro. For life.
Pete Davidson ops, bro, I guess.
Yeah, bro. He got like this secondhand hate, bro. I'm saying, we're all like passionate. He's like, damn. He's like, damn. I gotta reevaluate.
He was like, I thought I liked this guy, but damn.
That's hilarious.
All right. So X, where can I find your music? What do they look up?
So you can see me on everything actually. My latest drop, Time, just came out in August, right? Damn, I forgot my own release date. But anyways, you can find me on everything: Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. By Batsuu, capital BATSUU. It means X. It's just in Japanese.
It'll be in the link in the description as well. So.
Do you want to play a little something to end the podcast? What you think?
Yeah. Let's get a little taste of.
Just a little taste.
Yeah.
A little piece.
Yeah.
Some slight.
Yeah. We got to. Just to wrap it up.
Got to.
Yours truly, no cold tapes. I'ma get on. Bitch, I'ma do a groovy, premeditated. Bitch, I've been new by this elevation. Dedication, do it crazy, but be patient, cause the relevation, the nations is probably gonna take a minute.
I've heard this.
I've heard this stations. It's gonna take a minute. If you win it, don't quit it. You'll never know when you'll be winning. Gomies told me to get it, and demons told me to stop it. When I got it, bitch, I know who gon' be blocking. Watch you fuck them false prophets. Who don't want you till they see your profits. Let's be honest, fuck a hoe, bro, need a slice of bread. Stack it up to my head, bitch, that's a loaf. Go ghost, incognito, the folks who do the most, no jokes. Y'all wanna know where I go, I'm staying low, nigga. I bring that thing where I go. Those successes, you niggas lesser than shit on my shoe. Shows them field niggas, they gon' hear about you. Moody been that nigga if a note to the moon for real. Noble Naga, I take it over by wildin' with violence. Little nigga, fuck all that kindness. Bitch, by down to your highness. Bitch, my future the brightest. Can't fuck with you in the slightest. Fold on this beat with the lightness. You never seen me get like this. Shit, feel like a righteous sinner. When I win, I hate an Asian bitch with dinner. Fuck that chicken nigga. I ain't gotta call no hitters. Walk up with choppers when it hit you, it's gon' flip ya. Walk up with choppers when it hit you, it's gon' flip ya. Batsuu.
It's like some old school shit.
I wanted this to come off like it's boom bappy, so I gotta spit bars. And
Right.
That shit's gotta be hard, right? But I also wanted it to be kind of like smooth to fit the beat, because the beat's hella smooth, right?
Hell yeah.
It's more like a vibe beat, so I wanted to keep that vibe sound, but still like spit some hard ass shit.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I'm fucking with it. Was that the unreleased one? Or? All right. As we were saying, it's been another amazing episode of the Mac and Don Show, everybody. Make sure you subscribe wherever you're listening to or whatnot. Maybe hit us with a like, comment, and tell us what you think. Any 2 cents is much appreciated. Donovan?
It's always good talking to our mad friends. It's again a pleasure to have X on. Thanks for joining us.
Sure, bro. I've been waiting to get on here, bro.
Hell yeah.
Since like the second episode, I was like, I gotta get on that shit.
Yeah, we might even see more X in the future. Definitely check his music out. Definitely be on the lookout. By the time this comes out, this will be like a couple weeks from now. So
For surely.
A lot of plays coming out.
yeah.
A lot of plays. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Till next
We'll
time.
see you next time.
Just like that.